Everything I do is for you. Okay, hopefully you guys will come back. It's amazing how you lose reception in a neighborhood. Okay? When I'm in the middle of the desert, and I'm in the middle of the desert where my mine is, I have absolute 4, maybe 5G inside the mine. Okay? Inside the mine, I got it. Inside the mine. Here in the neighborhood, oh no, forget about it. No Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi's. We already know why. I know why. I know for sure why. I know 1,000% why. I filmed it 2 years ago. I filmed it 2 years ago when they were building this tower, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When they were filming that tower, I filmed them. So everybody has them and they're in every neighborhood. Okay, sorry you guys. It's unbelievable, the stupid internet. We already know. It's frustrating. I think Salty Cracker has like, 1 million followers and he's complaining about his internet. He has no idea. We all have this problem. Salty. Salty Cracker. Okay, so listen. A lot of people on YouTube, a lot of people got banned, a lot of people got purged. We all know this story. You tell regular people this story and they just kind of like, oh yeah, what's that mean? What's it mean? There's some people that were making a living at this that got completely taken off and everything poof gone, okay? So when all the crap went down and big tech was purging everyone, they a lot of the people that got banned, like Simon Parks, X22. I know. I'm on all those platforms too, by the way, under Paranormal Truths and Mason Exploring. But so far, yeah, they all went to other platforms. But the point is that, the point is still, that sucks. Like, how dare they? Anyways, after they did that to everyone, purged everyone, then, man, a lot of kids are noisy. After they purged everyone, then there's been a lot of hackers that are taking their content from the other channels, other platforms. They're taking their platform content, like Simon Parks, X22. They're taking all of these people's content and they're reposting them on YouTube and they're making money off of YouTube, hackers. And what are you gonna do? You can't say to YouTube, if you were Simon Parks, hey, somebody stole my content. They're gonna tell him to F off. They're gonna tell him to jump in a lake. Anyways, Linda, I don't know what happened, everyone. Can you believe it? All I'm doing is walking in the neighborhood and I lose connection. It's crazy. Ooh, look at this bitchin' thing. Many times, huh? It's like, it's unbelievable. They could just get away with it, and some people lost their money. They don't make a living. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna complain? Look at this thing right here. Look at this guy. Isn't that cool? He's from a palm tree. Willie, stop pulling me. Hold on. Anyways, let me come back. Okay, so back to what I was saying. YouTube and all the text, we already know. They've purged everyone. So my point is this. I follow David Ninos. We all do, probably, right? It's a banana bloom. I follow David Ninos. Okay. And I'm not stealing his content like I just told you, but I do want to relay something I just heard. And the reason I want to relay it is because nobody is talking about what I keep asking. Now, I keep asking the question of, okay, after the Arizona audit, then what? Then what? Okay, then what? Right? I keep asking this question. And a lot of people on YouTube, all they do is the same parrot shit. It's always the same shit. No, Willie, come here. They do the same parrot shit, okay, on YouTube. What they do is they all ask the same thing. You got all the people live saying, oh, the audit, oh, the audit, oh, the audit. Why don't you ask the real question? The real question is, what next? That's the question. Okay, so we proved that there's a lot of, discrepancies in Arizona. Then what? You can't go to the courts. Hi, Linda, sorry about that. You can't go to the courts. They're corrupt. You can't go to the state legislators. They're corrupt. You can't go to the Board of Supervisors. They're corrupt. You can't go to the Senate. You can't go to the House Republicans. You can't do that. So then what? What happens after the Arizona count? What happens? I know. And I, Cajun, have been doing everything in my power not to talk about this for a year. I try and dabble in it, but as I said 3 days ago, I just had enough, because all I do is what everybody does. I try and get information. I thrive to find answers and anything. I look and I look and I look and I look. And then I thought the other day, you know what? Just screw it. Just pull the trigger and just talk about what you're passionate about, which is what's going on right now. And yes, there is a likelihood that I may too be next, but what am I going to do? Right, okay, Cajun, okay. So other states will follow, but then what? Follow me. What? What's going to happen? You know what? Reason why I'm upset is the two people that are doing the Arizona updates in front of the Coliseum in Arizona, they came out and then they go, yeah, well, this audit, it's not to overturn the election. This audit is simply so we correct it. Well, what? Wait, what? Okay, I'll watch it. Wait. Okay, what? When that person said that today, it was so disheartening. Yeah, they're going to prove it. Now, here's what I was thinking. Here's the order. So they proved that there was discrepancies and then they could do better and this, that, and the other. And they keep saying these magical words like, oh, it's to improve it for next time. Well, we all know there is no next time, because all they do is the same stupid hacks. So the question is, okay, then I thought, okay, wait a minute. Maybe they're trying, okay, I think I got it. Okay, listen. So Mr. T is building his own platform. Yes, we know Mike Lindell has his, but it's really not that exciting. And it doesn't flow. It's not, it's more like a newscasting. Okay, so we know Lindell is coming out. Yeah, but that's right. So that's a good point. So it won't be used again. But then what? It doesn't do any good with 2020. Okay? So I thought, okay, so maybe if you put the pieces together and in 2 months, Mr. T is going to be releasing his platform, because the number one enemy is mainstream media. The number one enemy is mainstream media. Or if you can have your own mainstream media, that could be your arson. It's either a weapon or an arson. So, okay, I get it. Okay, so when I heard Mr. T's gonna make his own platforms, I thought, okay, that's exciting, but shit, that's 2-3 months away. That's still a problem. That's a long time to have cities burned down. So then I'm thinking, okay, so 2 to 3 months he's gonna have his own platform. Okay, check. And they're gonna approve in Arizona and there was a lot of discrepancies, check. Then other states are going to do it, check, check, check. But what good would it do? Then I thought, okay, so maybe that good it'll do would be, maybe it'll do good because for the 2022. That makes total sense. Okay, now I'm thinking, okay, so for 2022, he's trying to fix it so 2022 you can get back some seats. Okay, that makes total sense. You have the media, you have your own network. You fix the you know, I don't want to say the word, wash machines. Okay, so that makes sense. But that's still either 2-3 months away for the platform for the media, and then you know we're doing this is going to take a month. But then what? Okay, so we have to wait till 2022 to have some other people come in. But then what? This still doesn't correct what's wrong, what's right. You know what I mean? What's wrong, what's right. So I keep asking the question, yeah, trust the plan. I know, trust the plan. Okay, so I keep asking the question, what next? And all of most of the people that I'm watching on YouTube, they're all doing the same stuff. They're analyzing the Arizona, okay? And everybody's copying each other. Why don't you ask the question I keep asking? So this is what I came up with. So I'm not going to take anybody's business like David Ninos, right? And I'm not, but other people are taking his shit and stealing it, but that's not what I do. But he asked Juan 07, he asked him in the interview today, finally somebody asked the question I'm asking, okay? So we're focusing on Arizona, but why don't you focus on the next steps? Because I won't do us any good. So Juan 07 says, of course there's no 2022 if you don't fix 2020. Yes, we know that. So, but how? And the question I keep saying is the Senate and the House and the Representative, everyone is bought. They control everything, okay? 107 says, what I've been thinking, he says, obviously, he's like, yes, but the military will take over, which is what we all, it's the only answer. It's the only answer. But the question is the military backing Mr. T? See? Is the military backing Mr. T? That is the question. Hi, Paradox. So the question is, yeah, we think so. Yeah, there's submarines. Yes, there's boats outside of okay, good. So traffic, Domino's Pizza, flying on by. Okay. So 107 said today in an interview, he said the answer is the military. And I quote, he says, we need to call them the A-team. Can Paradox. Okay, so the question is the military really in control? And according to what people are saying, 107, he is saying yes, 75% is back in Mr. T, 25% is on Schneiden's side. Okay, so, but we still don't know for sure. So it's a little scary. All right. So 107 says the military has been in control. I'm getting warmer. Cajun. The military has been in control, which we've all speculated, right? Hello, James. You guys, I'm going to be walking to the house. Bingo. The question is, so according to 107, he keeps saying, I don't know, but we don't know, but he keeps saying, okay, you need 65% of the American population to be awake, which could be the purpose of Arizona, to wake up some people, right? He keeps saying 65% of the Americans need to be awake. And then they won't be such an uproar, okay? Hold on. Come on, Willie, come on. Special force. So I had some military food last night. It was so late. I was editing to like 2 in the morning, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't eat. So I opened one of my military MREs and I had the jalapeno hamburger. It wasn't bad. I know for sure it's fake. It's not real meat, but car, ready, go. So 107 says military. He says 65% of America has to be awake. So when shit does hit the fan, okay, then there won't be so much an uproar. Now I agree with that because, this is the only way. Stop sign. This is the only way because, it is the only way because everybody was fighting tooth and nail and making assumptions. And I mean, look at the proof in the pudding. Look at the freaking Oscars. My God, how embarrassing. How embarrassing. Yes, we are close to that number. Come on, Willie. We are close to that number. If the NBA and the Oscars are not proof enough that 80% of the country is completely awake, okay? Completely awake. Give me a break. You're gonna sit there and tell me 30 million people watched the Oscars 2 years ago and only 9 million watched last night? That, my friends, is exactly a barometer. I hope that's the right word. That is exactly the barometer. Think about it. That is the real number. So you got 357 million people live in America, right? You have 180 million that voted, right? Sounds about right. Not everybody's old enough to vote. And then less than 10% of that, less than 10% of who voted watched the Oscars. That's bad. Exactly, Cajun. They're trying to make us believe that they're bigger than they're not, and they're not. And if people don't notice that, then you're really freaking asleep in the woods. Willie, come on. Yeah, so listen, I'm in the house, so hopefully I won't lose reception, but I have to walk the pooch because clearly he's a good boy. He had his lesson today. He had his mother and daughter lesson, mother and son lesson. Hold on, I'm going over here. Okay, this is really bothering me. Okay, so, okay, I'm here. Okay, let's go outside and we'll work on the gold mining. So, this is what I'm saying. You have to have, 107 says, you have to have, maybe there's some monsters in the tree behind me. Because they cut my other tree. 107 said you need to have 65% of Americans on board. Actually, right now B is not doing well. Yes. I don't know. One person in my family's been back has seen. Yeah, so, I mean, obviously we all know that this had to happen because, if it didn't happen, it would be awful because they were just tearing him up and not realizing what they had in front of them. And yes, the mainstream media, they try and project, they try and make the crowd, like when you see a crowd like in Portland, it's not that many. There's 357 million people in America. And that crowd is like 80 people? You know what I mean? But they zoom in on it, and they zoom in on it. Panic in DC. Yeah, good. Okay, James, now I understand what you meant about vaccine. So 107's update is that, that everybody needs to be awake, which everybody is. You could tell. All you have to do is one example. All you have to do is one example, and that's the Oscars. That is an example right there. You take 30 million to 9 million, There's proof right there. That's proof. That's absolute proof right there. Then, oh my God, they're inflated, James. Well, and I've been saying for months, people haven't been listening to me. The NBA has tanked so freaking bad, tanked. Okay, soon as they started to do all their crap, you know. Sorry, I tried to do a screen. Okay, it's not like when Mr. T was press. He's always had a big audience. I know. NFL too. Yes. Yes, huge. So, you know, the proof is in NBA. They tanked so bad. 80%. 80%. And then so here's what's really funny. You get this. It's really funny because they like to say stuff like, oh, well, it's because of the lockdown and the epidemic. That's why. That's why a lot of people aren't watching. What? That's all we have time to do is watch. It's like people, like you could rest assured that when they come out with the Oscars, you can rest assured they're probably going to come out on the Oscars and go, oh, the reason a lot of people didn't watch the Oscars is because of the pandemic. What? It was a Monday night. You know, it was a school night. Nobody's in school anymore. Okay? These numbers are very, very, very important, okay? You know, the NBA tanks 75-80% viewership. It was hysterical. Okay, it was hysterical. You know, and they don't feel it yet. Like Schmong James, they don't feel it yet. Like he's got money in his pocket. But I'm telling you guys, listen. We do hold the power. Okay? We hold the power. Just don't go to the game, buy the merchandise, and you know, don't watch it. Eventually, fuckers, I can't. Eventually, I've been saying this for a while. Eventually, if we stop watching, if you're an advertiser, and you're gonna sell your can of soda pop, okay, and you go and advertise, and you don't get any response, why would you keep paying for that? Now there is going to be a batch of the China James stuff, the China stuff. Okay, listen, the advertisers are not going to keep throwing their money out. Okay, some can afford, but over time, it's slow. So everybody's trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm on board. Oh yeah, oh hoorah, you know. But it's going to fall eventually. They're not going to get any money. Right now, they don't feel it. Like they're in a bubble. They're in a bubble. Like Kobe Bryant was my favorite player in the Lakers. Kobe Bryant. You know what he would do after the games? Kobe Bryant would go to downtown Skid Row. The big companies didn't advertise the Super Bowl. Yes, that's a good point. Well, look at the light behind me. You know, this is, I look for a new tree. They're all in it together and getting scared. Yes, James, that's it. That's it. Okay? Yeah, bubble. Bubbles always pop. That's it. Bubbles always pop. That's a good one. Yeah, so look. Eventually, they're going to feel it. Eventually. You know what I mean? Eventually, LeBron will be told, hey, quit kneeling. And at that point, he's going to go, oh, I've had enough. I'm quitting. You know, but panic in D.C. Okay. Yeah. So it is panic. So we do hold the power, and people need to know that. Well, everybody knows that. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Nobody's watching TV, let alone football and NBA and Oscars. Okay. It's like, it was neat because we do have the power. And that's the same with the thing in the V in the Arizona. So my question is, you know, what next? I keep saying this over and over and over, and I don't understand. Everybody is so high. They're riding so high, and their hopes are so set on Arizona, but that's not going to be the answer. CII. Yeah, like, There was moving trucks in DC a couple nights ago too, which is another weird thing. So let's go back to what 107 said. So I keep saying what next? Everybody's riding the wave on Arizona. Everybody's excited. And yes, will it prove anything? Yes. So paradox. So like, okay. The real question is, I don't want to get my hopes on now. I want to know what happens next. So 107 says it's going to fall to the military. And the military, they need like 65% of the United States on board, awake. So when shit hits the fan, when shit comes out, people won't freak out. So the biggest thing for me to believe that the military is back in Mr. T, I'll tell you what, the biggest thing for me is there's no red dot over Mar-a-Lago. You know what I mean? Like, there's no red radar dot over Mar-a-Lago. That's a big deal to me. That's a big deal to me, you know? And there was constant. Starts to, internally first, and the freedom cannot be stopped by anything external or physical. Exactly. And you know what, James? What do they get mad about all the time? Because we believe in God. Isn't that freaking weird? Isn't that... Yeah. Remember they started this a while ago. Remember, Shmama, Obama? Do you remember? Remember he said you didn't have to do the Pledge of Allegiance. They were starting it back then, remember? Remember he was saying you don't have to do the Pledge of Allegiance, our kids. Like, they were starting it back then. And of course, their 16-year plan got totally messed up because unexpectedly Mr. T got in. But yeah, you're right, James. They've been trying. The Great Awakening, yes. Cajun, yes. So, like, James is right. You know what? They've been starting with internally, which was they started to camouflage. They started to camouflage religion and saying, well, if you have another religion, it's okay. Or if you're Muslim, it's okay. You don't have to do the Pledge of Allegiance. You see, they started to camouflage, pulling it back. You know, the Bible. They've been pulling it back, and camouflaging it under another umbrella of like, oh, well, you don't have to say the Pledge of Allegiance if you're from that country. He started this when started campaigning. You know what I always remember about that stupid frickin' Shmama? I'm going to call him Shomama. It was so pathetic. Yes, stopping our voice or words, that's how everything is created. The word. Exactly. First inside, then our voice. Okay, so what bothered me about Obama was two things really stood out with me, okay? One, remember when they needed some ratings and Shababa, they had in their bag that bin Laden was, like, I think that bin Laden was already on ice. And they were holding it until the time that they needed something to build confidence up in Shabama. Like, I think he was on ice for a while. He was on ice, and then one day the ratings were going down. Okay, listen, I just remembered something important. This is good. Remember, his ratings were going down. Remember, okay, listen. Remember this? His ratings were going down, and then out of the thin air, out of the blue, we weren't even thinking about 9/11. They go, oh, we got bin Laden. Remember that? And this is what stood out to me. When Obama came out to talk, I'll never forget this. When he came out to talk and do a speech about how they got bin Laden, he was petrified. If you think really hard, he was super, super nervous. And I thought, wow, this is what he does for a living, is read off this stuff. And he couldn't read it. Remember, he came down the hall in the White House and he was talking and he was like, yeah, and he was like looking all around and he was nervous and he was trying to tell us, yes, we just killed bin Laden. Remember that? And he was really nervous. And here's something really important. Do you remember there was a crowd of people in front of the White House and they were in the trees and they were screaming? And remember, there were bought and paid for college students. Do you remember that? Somebody goes, oh, these were college students, they paid them. Oh, see, he was dead in 2000s. Do you remember when he came out to announce it and there was a crowd in the White House, in front of the White House, and they were supposed to be cheering him on, and somebody said, it's a bunch of kids that they hired from the college. They gave them all $100 to come in front of the White House and say, you raw, right? And they were hanging in the trees. And so when I heard that, I was like, wait a minute. And I rewound the video, and the kids, when you rewound the people in front of the White House, it was a bunch of kids. Like, I was like, oh my God. It was just kids. There wasn't any elderly people. And they were hanging in the trees. And I was like, oh my God. It was fake audience. They paid him. And Obama was nervous. Yes. But back then, Cajun, we didn't know the full facts. You know what I mean? Like, we would have our stuff told to us, but not like we know now. And so remember when he came out to announce that he got bin Laden, and he was extremely nervous. I remember that. And I was like, wow, he's acting weird. And then the crowd was the kids. The second thing that bothered me about him, really to this day bothers me about him, is how he couldn't even hold back his hatred for Mr. T when he had to transfer yes. Like, remember when Mr. T came in and it's protocol to be cordial, and you're supposed to have tea with the new incoming as the outcoming, and Obama could not even muster up. He couldn't even muster up being cordial to Mr. T. Remember that? It was disgusting. Like, dude, you're an actor for a living. This is what you do. Those two things bothered me about him a lot. A lot. Like, wow, you couldn't even fake that. Hey, look at the lights behind me. Anyways, so 107 said, the whole system is what they're guilty of. Hate. Yes. Propaganda for the agenda. Yes. And like, if it wasn't for Mr. T, I mean, we would still be like, furious, right? I don't want to say too many words, but if it wasn't for our eyes being wide open, like it's not only that excelled on their side to excel their plan because it got prolonged. Like, we wouldn't have known if Mrs. C got in and not T. We would all be a little bit blind to the whole thing. Like, oh, another tax was passed. Oh, no, like, but any state they think is a mirror. Yeah. Like, if Mrs. C got in, we would have just been no word to the wisers. All turned upside down, right, James? Exactly. So, like, if it wasn't for, our eye, we were open, but things were just coming out. So the way they're accelerating their plan is making it transparent. Like, they can't cover it up. Really? No kidding, Cajun. Well, so when 107 talked about, okay, this is what he said. I want to make sure I clarify. So he said, they control us by keeping us divided. I'll tell you another thing. Okay, here, paradox. This is another thing that I say. I know this is going to sound lame, but whatever. We're just friends talking. So it's like, the other thing is, they try and dumb us down. Okay. When Jackass came the movie, what a great name. When Jackass came out, it was a hit, right? It was a hit. And they, people, the majority of people, like my mom, the majority of people just don't want to think, because, like, if you can't do anything about it, it's scary. So what they want is, they want to be entertained. They want to laugh, right? They want to laugh. Willie made me laugh today. Willie made me laugh today. Son, I'm going to talk to you, son. Anyways, they want to dumb us down. And here's what I want to say. So, like, we can talk. Hi, Booey. Hi, TV. Hi, Mr. Boo. Come here. What are you doing out here? Are you playing with the monsters? Let's see. Let me see. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? What you doing? Did you have a good walkie-walkie? Huh? Where you going? Where you going, mister? Anyway, so listen, what I want to say is about the Jackass. Listen, the Jackass thing. So they want to dumb us down. So the stuff that we all know about, the paranormal stuff that we are, that we know, I don't know what to say, like the paranormal stuff. I've said this a long time ago, and everybody thinks I'm crazy because they think it's about me. And I kept saying, listen, I put these really great paranormal videos, and oh my God, this anomaly, and I did this great video, and it took like 2 days to edit, and I would put it up, and I'd get like 100 views. It'd be like, oh, that stung, and so I start thinking, wow, I guess I'm pretty shitty, and then I go, oh my God, I got this great picture of the ghost. Remember the Joker? I'd be like, the Joker, I got the Joker. Oh my God, it's so good. He sticks his tongue out. Oh my God, it's going to go viral. I post it, 300 views. Like, what the fuck? And the truth is, there are some people that have a lot of followers. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I have a real job, so it's hard to do this, all the time. But the truth is, here's my theory, is that they are not going to promote somebody like me. Some people, I know you're right, Linda. They are not going to promote somebody like me. That Joker was the bomb. They're not going to promote somebody like me. And it's very simple. Because I'm showing evidence, okay? I'm showing evidence. Some people can't see it. I'm showing evidence. Well, it's kind of like, okay. I know. Oh my God. I know a lot of people. Cajun, I'm going to talk to you about that. Bigfoot Odyssey, Carrie, there was no need for that man to treat a woman like that. I don't understand. Like, that's crazy. Like, okay, let's say you don't see my pictures. I mean, I produced like 50 pictures, like, for sure. Even if you were somebody off the street and don't believe in paranormal, there were 1,000% 10 pictures that were undeniable. And he just wanted to ridicule me. And I got so many messages from that. He was rude. Yeah, I've never watched his show since. It's because, look, he's trying to make a living, and his show is geared toward telling stories. And here somebody like me comes along and shows proof. And what does he do? It's what we just talked about. He puts me down because it's not him, I guess. You know what I mean? He doesn't do it. He was condescending. Yeah. It was like, it was really horrible, because he also kind of tricked me, you guys, because before we went on, he was like, oh yeah, well, it's going to be a great show. And I'm like, oh, good. Finally, I can, get some exposure and get some people to open their eyes and come on board. And that's, wow. And he, even if he doesn't believe, even if he didn't see, he had no business doing what he did. And you know what? That's, shame on him. That's his life. That's his show. Thank God, Linda. He is Iga. Yes, you're right, James. Most people did see through it. you know. And at first I was really hurt, you know what I mean? And then I got a lot of yeah, I was a trooper. And then I got a lot of people that messaged me from that show. And then I felt really good about myself because it was like I had a lot of people message me saying, I can't believe how he did, how he treated you. And I see him and I'm waiting for somebody to show me. And thank God you came on the show. So it actually helped because a lot of people, got to see, a lot of people got to see, you know what I mean? Hold on. Let me turn the light on, okay? Ugh. Yeah, so he, in my book, he's running, it's his show, but he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? He didn't have to do that. That's, hi, G. So anyways, so I really appreciate you guys saying all that stuff, but it's like, if you want to have your show and the way you want to do it, that's fine. Somebody comes on this show and I'm not talking hot air. I'm not making up stories. I'm literally showing you evidence and you want to degrade me. That's bullshit. And then you want to degrade me and then you want to tell me, oh, I don't go out because I got scared. So here's a woman who goes out and you're going to put me down. You should be putting me up. That's okay. I got his number. So anyways, back to, oh yeah, we forgot to hit the like button. Let me try and make sure the light. James. James, that's funny. So check this out. So I got all my stuff out here, guys, for my mining, okay? So, I only went those 2 times because it's so far. So this is a bucket that I have. It's like, AutoZone for oil, okay? And then you got to put the water in here, right? And then you get the pans. So I got a couple of these pans, right, you guys? And then what I got over here is you have to sift through. You sift through so you have different grades of like sand, rock, what have you, right? And then I got this little guy. You plug this in and you're supposed to stick it in that thing over there, the water, and it pumps the water. And then you drop the dirt in there and it goes, and all the gold is supposed to get trapped in there. Okay. This is my rock grinder. See, it's steel. You put a rock in there and then you boom, 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 boom. And I've been trying to grind up the rocks. Because you got to grind up the rocks, you guys, to filter it through to try and find the gold, right? Well, I haven't had time ever since I went out there. But look at this badass rock right here. You won't believe it. Look at this badass rock. Okay, this rock, it has a whole bunch of, it has a whole bunch of different minerals. See, like there's the white, the minerals. Well, anyways, so over here, I'm going to show you what I've got. I got stashed. Check it out. So over here is a bucket of dirt. Okay. This is a bucket of dirt from the mine. Oh, look at that. A sardine can. Look. Look, a sardine can. A sardine can. Okay, tell me the story about D, you guys. What's going on? Over here, I want to show you this one too. So in this bucket, I have, some of the cans from the mine. And, some rocks. There's another can. These are badass cans from the mine. So I have to go through these piles of dirt, you guys, to try and find the gold. You know what I mean? Shoot. The gold mine. Okay, so here's the story about the gold mine. So what happened is, we're all panicking about the collapse. You know what I mean? We're all panicking about the collapse. Oh, I bought this thing too. I got to show you this really quick. This is how you would grind up herbs, okay? Okay? So this is it's cast iron. Look. So I bought this little guy for like $12 on Amazon to try and crush up the rocks. There's water in there because it rained last night. The old sardine can. It is a sardine can. I love sardines. Did you guys ever have sardines when you were a kid? Okay, so back to the mine. Yeah, so I got these piles of dirt, you guys, that I have to go through. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll go through some of this shit while I'm talking to you guys. So anyways, back to the mine. So what happened is, only person that will understand about the mine is you guys. Because like my mom, she doesn't understand. She's like, why'd you buy a gold mine? She's like, why'd you waste your money on that? You should have saved it. Saved it? We're in the middle of a crisis. There's going to be a reset. It's a disaster. And I need to have a backup plan. I need to have a gold mine. So here's what happened. So I was in a tailspin panicking like everyone, right? And I was trying to find a piece of land so I could be like James and have my own compound. James has got his own compound out there in Texas. Huh, James? James has his own compound, his own harem. So, okay. Anyway, so so I was trying to find a piece of land to buy. Like there were these lands you can buy. You guys should do it too. There's a lot of these lands. It's like zero down, $100 down, $100 a month. Okay, so because I didn't have money. Hold on, put my stand up. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Look at that. Hands free. Hands free, boys and girls. Ooh. Okay, I got it. Okay, that's cool. So anyways, yeah, your mom worries about you. Yeah, you got your peeps. Well, so anyways, all you guys need to know about the gold mines, because maybe you could do something similar. So I was trying to find a piece of land because, you know, when shit hits the fan and the zombies come out, I was like, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? So I don't have money to, I don't have money. So I started to look for land. And then I started going, wait a minute. I started to find these land deals where you do $100 down, $100 a month. And I'm like, okay. So my friends did that. Don't text in mine. Okay. Yeah, so I thought, okay. So I started, it was a methodical thing. Like how do I get a fail safe for when the zombies hit, and everything hits the fan. So I'm like, I don't have money to buy land. I don't have money to buy a house. So what do I do? So I go, okay. So I go, let me try and find land. And then I found this thing. Anybody can find it. Look it up. They're called like dollar land deals or land for less. It's everywhere. And I started to go on the government auction boards, and it was like auction, land for sale, government auction. So now I'm on that, and then I'm like, but it was kind of a ripoff, like, I don't know, it felt like it was a ripoff. So then I'm looking for land, and then I go, no, let's go find land, the $100 down and $100 a month from people. So then I go, okay, let me go. So now I'm going in line. So I ended up going on eBay, and I found this land not too far from here in the forest. And I thought, okay, bingo. I can go there and I can harvest the trees and I can do all this. And I was getting ready. It was like so cheap. It was like $1,400 for 10 acres. And I'm like, what? This is a steal, right? So I'm bidding on it. And right near the end, I'm reading the fine print. And it's like, this land was taken hostile. It's like, this land was taken hostile. And I'm like, hostile? And I went to look it up. And basically, when you have land, there's easements. So sometimes you legally can have an easement, like a driveway. You can legally have a driveway, an easement. That's fine. So that's when I thought, okay, I'm making a bid on this land. That's fine. But then it was like one day left, and I reread it twice. And I went, and I had my title company pull it up. And it was like, it's not that it was an easement. It was that the guy who was selling the land, he acquired the deed by hostile takeover. So basically what that means is, you know, when somebody buys a piece of land and somebody can squat on that land, and you could squat on the land for 5 years and pay all the back taxes, you end up owning the land. So I'm going to get to that in 1 second, KJ. So the land I was trying to buy, I ended up at the very last minute realized it wasn't taken over by hostile. He hostile took it over. So in other words, some people, I got the deed, I got the transaction history, the title, and I found that somebody in 1967 owned the land. It was in a deed, it was in a trust. Probably somebody passed away. So somebody built a cabin on there, paid the back taxes, and has technically stole the land. So I thought, holy crap, no, I can't buy that one. Yeah, 5 years, right? So I go, at the last minute I pulled out. So now my brain is in the mode of how to buy land, how to buy land, how to buy land. So I almost bought that one for like $1,400, which would have been a nightmare. Then I was finding the $100 down, $100 a month, and I was digging and digging and digging and digging. And I'm like, man, the $100 down, $100 a month, it's a scam. People do it, but then they never end up paying it off. So then they turn it back. They end up having to give it back to the seller. And so he keeps reselling it. That's the scam. The scam for $100 down, $100 a month land is that the person who owns the land keeps reselling it over and over and over and over. See? And so I thought, shit, I'm never going to pay this fucker. So I'm like going, so as I'm in this looking, boom, the gold mine comes available. And I'm like, oh, bingo. Oh my gosh. Bingo. Get a piece of land and a mining claim, and the collapse is going to happen. Gold's going to go up. Precious silver is going to go up. This is perfect. This is a win-win. You know, you can have the land, and, you know, if one day you mine it, you know what I mean? And one day you can mine it, and then, you know, who knows? So now if the bombs go off, I can load in the car, and I have 20 acres I can run to. I can't technically like build a house on there, but I can, you know, if you're a miner and you're actively mining, you could pretty much live there. So anyways, what I did is I bought the mining claim. Okay. So the mining claim is BLM owns it. I own all the mineral rights. Every year you have to make a $154 payment to keep the mining claim. So that's how I fell on the mining claim. It wasn't a lot of money. It wasn't a lot of money. It was a few thousand, like $3,000, right? So it's not a lot, but it's something, like, just for my own peace of mind. Like if I had to go there and camp out and there's a problem, you know, and I think that the reset, gold and silver, the next payment due is in May, you guys. We all know this. So May, it's coming due. So if I had some time and some energy, I could literally go there and mine. But I mean, it's far. I mean, there's no one, right? So I'm afraid to go there alone, to be honest with you, because it's, you know, I got to go with someone. So the way to mine, let me back up and finish telling you this. So with this mining claim, it's in Randsburg district. You know, the ghost town. You guys already know. I went to the ghost town. So when you go, the mine there's two kinds of mining, placer and lode, vein. What I bought is a vein. Look at that. So what that means is when you see a lot of people in the river mining, panning for gold, that's called placer. That's where the gold has fallen off and trickled down and it's in the stream. This in the desert is called a vein. It's a lode, mother lode. And you have to get the rocks, crush them down, and that's how you get the gold. So my problem right now is, you know, I got to crush these rocks, you know what I mean? And that's a big process. It's like, so the last time I went to the mine with Denise, there was these really big, I showed you guys the picture of the shafts that went straight down. Not the mine I went in, but the shaft. And there was two shafts side by side. So this last time when I went with Denise, one of the shafts collapsed. Kind of freaking scary, huh? You don't own me. Anyways, so let me go back and finish about the 107 because he said, we already know the word military, but his key words are this. Time consuming too. Yeah, I know. But look, if I get really bored, you know what I mean? Like, not that I would get bored. I wish I could go there and camp, but I just can't go alone. I got to think about this, you guys. It's far. It's not far. It's a 2-hour drive, but it's desolate. You know, what if I fell in a hole? You know what I mean? What if I drank some Kool-Aid from the old miner's can? Anyway, so listen. So what 107 said is not just military. Ready? He said not just military. He said the military, when they do what they have to do, because 1,000% the courts are bought, the state is bought, the House of Representatives, there is no way anything. Yeah. But he said, so I wanted to explain the mine to you guys so you understand. It wasn't like I bought an expensive mine, you know what I mean? But it made me feel good it makes me feel good that I have that in the back of my mind. So I really want to, but man, that monster that was inside the mine was incredible. That monster bear that was inside the mine was incredible. The mine's not over, but I've been working the past few months, and then I did that wedding last weekend. Woo, that was the longest day of my life. 12 hours. Filming, running. And it's not that editing is hard, although editing is hard. It's that, you guys, that to download all this 4K footage, 12 hours of it, just the computer's just bogging down. And so I'm like 60% done with the editing. It's going to be great. I have this great footage where the guys are all walking on the grass with the Ferris wheel behind them. And I go, and I do it in slow motion, in black and white. And I saw something behind me. It was really scared me. And it's like boom, 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 the Ferris wheel and the guys. And it's not going to be a boring wedding. I'm going to have it a little fun. So listen, I need to finish this. The 107. Who? HRC? I don't know. Okay, so let me finish about the 107 stuff. So he says that David Nee knows today. He says that the military is the one that has to take action. And the question isn't the military taking over. It isn't a question. The facts are the military is already in control. See? So you're like, so for me, I'm going, well, what good's the audit? What's good Arizona? New Hampshire is corrupt. Okay? New Hampshire's all D's. It's corrupt. It's a lost cause. Michigan, Georgia, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now you read it and you go, oh my God. Yeah. So what will happen is the majority of people will go, oh, well, you found all this stuff. Just correct it for next time. That's not fair. HRC. Oh, I know who it is. So guess what? Regarding what you said, I can tell you this. My nephew is right now in Guantanamo Bay. He's an MP. Isn't that bizarre? My nephew is there right now in Guantanamo Bay. He's an MP. What are the odds? How many are there? And I have a nephew there. And I can't get him to spill any juice. Bastard. I just told him. I'm like, man, just give me a clue if HRC is there. I told him. I go, just text me the word C. He goes, I can't. So 107 says you need 65% of the people to be awake. So then they won't be in shock, and there won't be civil, unrest, and there won't be any chaos. Yeah, send me the link. And then we can show it next time, you guys. So that was his message today. Now, I like David Ninos. I told you that. I support him. I watch his show, you know what I mean? But the last few weeks, he's been really a pain in the butt. You know, like the last few weeks, David Ninos has been really freaking short, dude. He's been like really short. Now, we're all short. We're all like, and he keeps, okay, when it comes to David Ninos being short, okay, he should be a little snappy because 107 sure does have a lot of hot air. It's a lot of hot air. Okay, I understand. But David Ninos lately, he's been like really, really snappy. So I was talking to Jack about it, and Jack's like, yeah, well, that's because he's a fighter. He has a fighter mentality. Okay, that's fine. But luckily, yeah, true, Cajun. Good point. Well, anyway, so what I'm saying about him is that he did interview him today, and this is what 107 is saying. The military, and I don't know, man. The drops that you know that I get from Dan Scavino is, I don't know. It just feels like, well, he's the boxer guy, and he sits in front of the computer, and I don't know. He's like us, but you know, talking about this stuff. I don't know. It's like, I already told you guys, it's like, I feel like this is what I'm passionate about, but I just wanted to pull the trigger and talk about it because, you know, one of the things that is the biggest misconcept is us people that know a lot. Everybody here in this room has a high IQ, right? A very high IQ. And that's what some people just misunderstand. They think that because we have a high IQ, we're dumb. And it's just the opposite. And so this stuff that I'm talking about is the same stuff you guys are talking about. So, you know what I mean? So why not talk about it together? We're all talking about it. We're all looking, we're all listening, we're all trying to figure it out. So why not? Anyways, there was something else he said I was going to tell you. But I don't know. I really believe the fact that Mr. T doesn't have the radar red over him, and that there was constant, this whole 4 months, every time the Monkey Works would come on, there's always military planes, submarines, constantly something going on over that location, which is a telltale sign. And the fact that Biden's never in the White House. You have a lot of common sense. Cajuns. So that to me, I feel like is the biggest sign. You know, all the military activity all the time. You know, and then the way Mr. T has been barking orders to what a name, Duncey, Arizona Governor Duncey. Do you ever notice that some of these guys and girls that are so freaking evil, like they have the stupidest name that absolutely fits them. You know, Pelosi. Come on. Schumer. That's just so degrading. Duncey. Okay. Wheeler. Come on. Anyways. Yeah, they're not going to do anything. And I just wish people would get out of, you know, what's happening now. Yeah, plus the fences. So 107, he called out about the tunnels, underground tunnels in DC. He called that out, right? He called it out. And remember, after he called it out, Candace Owens said that there was a bomb. Remember, it was like 3 months ago, there was a bomb in DC, a boom, and the manholes flew up. Okay? Now, that's pretty amazing. The second thing is, 107 said that the tunnels were going to be flooded out. And what happened last week? Mysteriously, there was flooding in the tunnels. 107. 107 is, at first everybody thought he might be like John Jr., which he's not. And then when he talks, he sounds like He actually sounds like Robert Kennedy to me. You know, the cousin. But he's supposed to be somebody in the know and in the circle, supposedly. And he doesn't show his face. Yeah. You think he's JFK? Somebody said he's not. Yeah, Juan. I said it wrong. You're right, James. Juan. Yeah. I don't know. Like, let me tell you guys another thing. On Telegram, I'm following Caroline Kennedy on Telegram. And you know what she's been posting the past 5 days? She keeps, and I don't know if it's her. Oh, he has Parkinson. Okay, I'm following Caroline Kennedy, and I don't know if it's her. She has 20,000 followers. But, she's been posting for the past 5 days pictures of John and saying, you know when you know. She keeps posting it. You know when you know. Do you believe? Do you believe? She keeps posting that about John. And the reason I believe John, out of all the conspiracy theories, is because never showed his body. And remember, the seat was missing. You remember? Q said in a drop, wait until you find out those been talking to you. Oh, really? Ooh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So Caroline Kennedy has been dropping posts about John. I don't know if it's her, but the posts keep being dropped like, you know when you know, do you believe? And she keeps showing the pictures. I don't know if it's true, but when I hear 107 talk, he won't show his face. He's definitely an older gentleman. He's always all over the place, whether he's in Vegas. Today it was in Florida, which is kind of weird. He's in South Florida. Kind of interesting. He definitely has money, you could tell, because he's always all over the place. But, yeah, he was unhappy with the paparazzis. So my friend Jack, he has an ex-girlfriend that dated John. When he was in New York College. Yeah, I'm not going to say anymore, but she said he was well-to-do, if you know what I'm saying. John was well-to-do, according to... Anyways, yeah, so Ninos is irritating me lately because he's really snappy, but the 107, I don't know, you guys. I'm just saying, I just want to be a step of that. I want to be one step ahead of the game. Hi, Pete. I want to be one step ahead of the game, you guys. I don't want to sit here and, I mean, I don't mind watching the audit, right? Start having soldiers go into the tunnels and rescue. There's been tunnels blown up all over U.S. Yes, and to back that, Linda, they were saying that there's all these seismic graphs of these little baby earthquakes that are not really earthquakes, that 107 has been showing that it falls in line with the area where those duns, is it called duns or dums? What do they call it, dums? Hiya, Boots here. Hiya. Yeah, so, yeah, he was saying, I don't know, man. May 1st is the second installment of a due date for the gold and silver. And the cryptocurrency is out of control, right? Dumbs, there you go, dumbs. The cryptocurrency is... So here's my issue with cryptocurrency, because, you know, you guys can tell me what you think. To me, even Mr. T said it, to me, Bitcoin is not attached to anything. Bitcoin has no real value. Oh, deep underground military bases, good one. For me, Bitcoin has nothing tangible. Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, it bothers me a lot about Bitcoin. And Mr. T said that too, remember? He said he didn't like, he said look at this one. Maybe there's some gold in this one. Let's crush it up. So what bothers me about Bitcoin is Bitcoin is used, yeah, huge risk, huge risk, huge risk. But I do believe in Ripple XRP. I believe in XRP. Yeah, it's nothing but air, Linda. It's nothing but air. It can be used as a credit card. So if you have 10,000 in your Bitcoin credit card and I want to pay you, okay, it comes out of my account and into yours. But in that time frame, which if they use Ripple, it's going to be fast. But in that time frame, you could lose money before it even arrives. But anyways, I don't believe in Bitcoin. And they were saying that if you really knew who owned Bitcoin, you would shit. 5 years ago, invest in toilet paper. You guys, that's so funny. So the wedding that I filmed, it's my friend's. Any crypto is backed by nothing. Exactly. Except XRP is a utility. That's the thing. XRP is a utility. Okay? That means XRP is what is the centerpiece of the circle of a tire. The centerpiece, the axle is XRP. So you have to use your Bitcoin, send it through XRP to go to the bank. XRP is a utility, okay? Bitcoin, I don't believe in. Yeah. But, so my thinking is that, okay, Trump T, he was dropping little hints when it has to do with Nasara, Gesara, when it talks about the reset, when it talks about getting away from the Rothschilds and the interest rate, and trying to free us from IRS and taxes. All of this is part of the reset. Mark crypto as the next step, and there will be a transition. Even our cash is just paper. Right, James, you know what? Which I was thinking, that's why they're printing so much. But the XRP is part of Nasara, I believe. I believe that, I don't believe, I know that the Fed wire, the Fed sent out a year ago, it's called Fed wire. Fed wire. So right now when you transfer money and I want to wire you money, right? It's right, our debt notes. If I want to wire you money, okay, I have to use 3 different people to wire it. I have to send it, transaction fee, I go to B of A sends it, they use the Swiss to transfer it to Chase, right? All these fees and all these buttons. But XRP is going to eliminate all of those guys. We are slaves to their debt. XRP is going to eliminate that. I believe XRP is part of the reset. Fed wire. It was sent out a year ago. Fed wire. The new system for the reset is going to be using a Fed wire, which needs XRP. So when the Feds shut down for the first time a month ago and went black, keep your coins made in 1985. So why do we need our coins from 1985? Because they were made out of copper or what? I mean, the pennies are copper, you know? But I believe XRP is part of this reset. They have the most silver and copper. Right, exactly. Isn't that something? Back in the cocaine days. High on cocaine. Hi, penny. Silver, yeah, that's right. Isn't it amazing? It's in our coins. Just sitting around. Precious metals. People are robbing houses to pull out the copper wirings, and you probably got the pennies in your damn closet. You know, but the Fed the Fed wire, it's called Fed wire, is what they are going to they're going to use. And the month ago, when the lights went out in the Federal Reserve, hi Albert, when the lights went out in the Federal Reserve and they couldn't do the Swiss wire, they used XRP. I believe XRP, they used it a month ago. That was all a scam to practice. To practice. You know what I mean? And then, you know, they just announced a couple of days ago, Turkey banned it, all Bitcoin. Turkey. You know? You hear that plane? Oh my God, think about it. There's a plane, everyone. What am I thinking? They always buzz around my house, you guys. Look. Oh my God. See? What are they buzzing around my freaking house all the time? You guys, that's bizarre. Bizarros. That's what we need to call George. Bizarros. Hey, Bizarros. Hey, Mr. G. Sabaros. Hi. Hi, Boots. Hi. Anyways, you guys, this is all part of the plan. I'm telling you. It's part of the plan. The Fed wire, the silver. Look at how pretty Willie looks. You know? Single engine plane. Let me see. Let me see, Paradox. Look, he's right there. Look, he's circling back. You guys, why is he circling around my house? You guys, he is circling my house. He is a single plane. Yeah, James is a hard worker. It's a private plane. You guys, did you think they're listening to our conversation? Whoa. Get good pictures of the pink moon yesterday? He comes back, I swear to God. Let's watch and see if he comes back. You know what I mean? Why did he have to circle right around my freaking house? Yeah, probably. Because you know what? Men in Black. It's the Men in Black looking for us. Oh, that's funny. You know, I don't even think about it. They already know. Like a lot of people go, they want to know what we know. Exactly. I don't know. Creative minds want to know. What are you guys knowing? Yeah, you guys, honestly, I'm not messing around. This is important. The Fed wire is what it's called, and they need XRP to do it. Okay? Which is good because it's part of the reset, guys. It's part of the reset. Maybe I'm a super soldier and I don't even know it. You know, editing, that reminds me. So editing has been talking a lot about, you know, she's sore all the time. And isn't that, Albert, isn't that like what happens when you're, you know what I mean? Like when you get visited? Because I can't sleep, you guys. You know what I mean? I can't sleep anymore. You know? And sometimes I think to myself, when I wake up sore, I say to myself, do you think that there's other shit happening and I'm not really sleeping? What do you think? What do you think? You know? You think it has to do with... Yeah, I'm going to play it for us. But right now I can't do it because I went live just on my cell phone, so I can't share, you know what I mean? But I think that the reason, okay, this is what's funny, is like everybody in the XRP was going, oh, well, you know, this is a good thing that Gary was assigned by the Biden administration. And I'm like, you guys are so dumb. They assigned that guy to try and stop the Americans to make money. Feel tired when you wake up, yeah. I'm like, think about it. Why would they put that Gary guy in charge of XRP, you guys? Because they just don't want Americans to make money. But here's the funny part. The funny part is that it's a worldwide system, dumbasses. Who cares what America says about the XRP? I think, so it's really, he's coming back, he's coming back, he's coming back. He's coming back. Oh shit. What the fuck, dude? Why are you fucking circling my house? Oh my. Look it, he's back. What the hell? Eating more bananas. Tie your hands. Whoa, 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 he just flipped a bitch. He just flipped a bitch. Did you see that? I was looking at something else. He just flipped a bitch. It is creepers. Okay, he's banking. He's banking. He's banking. What the hell, you guys? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Albert. Because none of us sleep. He's banking. He's coming back. Oh my gosh, you guys see it? Let me see if we can hear. Okay, everybody put on your antennas and let's see if we can mind speak to them. There's that crazy girl down there talking to her dog. There's that crazy girl down there talking to her dog. He's banking. He's banking. Okay, this is not even funny anymore. What the fuck, dude? Why is he banking right here? OMG. You guys are watching this live. He's banking over my house. Really, Paradox? You feel really? Wait, tell us more about that. You've become aware of yourself, interdimensional self. Really? That's interesting. That's really interesting. Jesus, did you see that plane going in circles, you guys? Right here. You know what? I hear him in the background all the time, and I just, like a lot of times they're circling here, and I just ignore it, you know, but extraordinary experiences for 6 months. Well, this could be it, Paradox, because more than oneself? Is that what that means? That's interesting, because my inner ear and third eye has gone through the roof. Actually, that's fucking funny as hell. It's a little funny. You gotta admit. 3D, 4D, 5D. Oh, yeah. I get it. Yeah. Oh, there's a second plane. Holy shit. Oh, no, it's a helicopter. What in the freaking heck is going on around here? Whoa. I don't even know what the third eye is. You know what I mean? You guys got to tell me what that means. Okay. Got a helicopter. Got an airplane. What else are we going to have? So, I understand the 3D, 4D, 5D consciousness, right? But the third eye, is that part of it? What is the third eye? What's that mean? Like, is the third eye the inner? Does that mean, what does the third eye mean, you guys? Does that mean it's no problem, it's natural? No, but like, what does it mean, third eye, right? Does that mean it's your interdimensional? What's it mean? Hold on, we got to get some supplies so we can mine for some gold out there. Let me see what you said. It's hard to handle. I woke up the other morning kicking in a box of Cocoa Puffs. What? Wait, what? Seriously? Like you were in Cocoa Puffs, or like you felt like you were Cocoa Puffs? My potassium is fine. Okay, let me read it. When you're Azteca, a car, when you're untuned, you can see out of your third eye, which is in the middle of your forehead, but you don't see, like, you don't see like you're looking at your eye. So it's like, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. It's almost like the dimensional stuff, right? You know what I mean? Is that? High on cocaine. High on cocaine. That frickin' stupid plane means your awareness is supreme. Okay, that's okay. Now that makes sense. Your awareness. I always think of it being like a little bit on the psychic side, you know, when you talk about the third eye. You know what I mean? I always feel like, oh shit. Oh, there's gold right there. Right there. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I see. Let me see. The state I was in the box of Cocoa Puffs came at me when I was almost awake. So that's probably what's the other thing, Albert, is like you're going to start witnessing stuff and becoming like the two dimensions are going to merge, right? Like your current state and your dimensional state are going to start blending, don't you think? Where's 107? Well, the third eye is a psychic, can see the third eye. Anyone can use it. 107 is like he does interviews on everyone's channel. So he did one on Ninos today. David Ninos' channel. So what I was saying earlier is a lot of... Why did it go off again? Okay. No, you make it look like Juan is coming on your channel. No! Okay, well, I'll change it when we're done. I'll change it when we're done. I meant 107 update because I listened to his interview today. That's what I meant. I listened to his interview today. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. No, I'll change it when we're done. 107 was on Ninos' channel today. And I was trying to give you an update of what he said. Okay. Yeah, leave it. Okay. Well, I don't want to mislead people, you know? Yeah, so I feel like there is so much awakening that the vibration has to be outrageous right now, you know? Isn't that weird when I would think the vibration in the earth right now. What do you think that is? Stupid thing, so dark. Let me see. Anyways. I know, I don't even know why it did that. He gave us his ability where we're made in his image. That's right. Who was I talking to about that when we were talking about that? Oh, when I was talking about the gorillas, I didn't get to finish because I got sidetracked. But the gorillas are incredible. There's a lot of similarities, but there's some things that are just undeniably different. Say that before 1220 they could project past that point, and then they were hitting a wall. Wow, maybe that's when the government upped the ante with all of their... What's that? Right there. Right there. High on cocaine. No, it's not evil. I think that we have so much abilities, but they keep dumbing us down. Ray Bradbury wrote it in 1984, you guys remember? 1984, Ray Bradbury wrote that everybody has headphones on, they're involved in the TV show. Actually, he predicted reality. Remember? And the idea is to always keep our brain occupied because so we don't think. They're trying to dumb us down. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? Hey. Fucking son of a bitch. What is going on around here? Now there's a fucking drone. Guys. Oh my God. Now there's a drone flying over. Do you guys see this? I don't understand what the hell's going on with me. Ash Wednesday and Friday. See the drone? What the fuck is going on around here? Willie, do you see that drone? You guys, first it was the plane, now it's a drone. And if somebody is flying that drone, let me tell you something. Yesterday, I took 3-hour class for my FAA license renewal. And you're not supposed to be flying a drone at night. Period. End of story. Unless you have permission or you're licensed. Hello, Sharon. We're shooting the shit. You won't believe it. There's this plane that was circling over me. And now there's a drone. It's a cop's cam. I mean, what the oh, there's 2 drones. There's 2. Dude, you can't fly a drone at night. Oh, shit. What in the fuck? Okay, and now it's right over me. Kiki. Oh! You guys see the drone, right? You see it, right? Oh. It's the feds. Look at it. I mean, chances are it's probably your freaking neighbor. What are the odds, okay? What are the odds? Okay. I'm just in my backyard, minding my own business, talking about the third eye. Throw a rock at it. I'm just minding my own business, searching for gold, talking about the third eye. And I'm just getting bugged by drones and planes. Jesus. Shoot it. You know what? You're not supposed to fly the drone at night. I'm telling you, I just took the exam yesterday. I got the certificate. You know, I mean, it's hard to take that exam. It's FAA. It's a pilot license. And so people that don't have the license, they're the ones that just fly. Green laser it. Oh, it's a good idea. Let me go find a fucking laser. Good thinking, James. Hold on. Let's go get our ghost equipment. Good idea. Let's laser it. Those bastards. Let's get in the ghost equipment. We're in the ghost equipment section. I have so much crap from my damn job. Oh shit. I got everything. I got every supply we need, you guys. Trust me. Let me make sure I got this fucker now. Okay, good. I got it, James. I got it. Fucking hey. Okay, look. Okay, let's see. Hope to God it's a good battery. Let me see. Laser it. Where'd it go? It's right there. He's right there. Oh my God, he's got lights on now. Oh no, that's the plane, you dumbass. I'm shooting my laser at the plane. What a maroon. He's over there. I can hear him. He's over there. There's a drone. Where's my laser? It's laser him. God dang. Okay. Let me see if the laser's working. Yeah, it's working. It's working, man. Who you gonna call? Ghostbuster. So you got the plane. Not a good idea at the plane. I know. I thought it was the drone. What a maroon. Listen, I wanted to ask you guys, did anybody get good pictures of the pink moon last night? Okay, I'm lasering him. Look. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to do it. I was trying to get the drone. You saw red. I know. Okay, wait, let me see. Here he comes. Okay, I got the laser. But the laser's on the wrong thing. See, it's not on the pointer. What the hell? Shoot. One of these I broke. Damn. Oh, look at that one. I need to get it into the pointing position. SOS, SOS. Seriously, that pisses me off like you can't believe. Okay? You are not supposed to be flying a drone at night. It's illegal. See, you're supposed to put this laser on the wall if you're ghost hunting, and then if something walk past it, you'll see. You know what I mean? Let me see. Yeah, so last night there was clouds here, and I was trying to get a picture of the pink moon, and I got some crazy footage. Like, the clouds are all spooky flying around it. Let me see. Yes. Let me see. Just so we can finish talking about something I want to show you. See? Last night. Yesterday I took my exam. See? April 26th. See that? Part 017, small UAS, reoccurring Federal Aviation Administration, Marie Mason. I just took it. Yesterday. Just yesterday. Isn't that weird? The shit don't fly high around here, let me tell you. Congratulations. It's really a hard test, so, the fact that somebody's out there playing with their freaking drone pisses me off. Let me see if this laser is better. I probably have bad batteries. It's broke. I broke it. Well, it's just that the ghost hunting stuff, I just haven't really been doing a lot of. You guys notice my box of MREs? MRE. Guys, look. I keep opening my MREs, and I keep taking the candy out. I open up my MREs. And you know what else I'm hooked on? Is I love their instant coffees. So this MRE batch, this box is not full. This box, see, here's a full one. Oops, look. Upside down. This one is cheese. It's heavy. Okay, see, there's another one. Spinach. This one is hash browns. They do have good candy. It's like, I love opening each one because it's a surprise every single time. You just don't know what you're going to get. Hudgy, remember last night? It was the best, Albert, huh? Like, seriously? Just to let you know that I support, like, I bought this from David Nino's channel. The Keto for Nino. Keto. Yeah, anyways, Albert, we like to hear your stories. Oh, God, I'm not kidding around. Like, everybody thinks that's crazy. Like, it's not like a TV dinner. Their meals are really good. So, Albert, we would like to hear some of your stories. Oh, yeah, I don't know if they have lasagna anymore. They only have box A and B, and every time I buy it, I seem to only get the A. Well, I don't care. It's good. I love it. Every time you open it, like, sometimes you get applesauce, and then you get, like, a candy, and crackers, and cheese, and, you know what I mean? So it's going to be an exciting few weeks. Chiclets? Yes, let me show you. Hi, this is what it's like when you live alone, okay? You have all your toys out. Nobody can yell at you. You can have all your toys. Nobody can yell at you. Every room is a toy room. Okay, so let's go inside. Let's go and see what Albert asked. So, in this one, these are full. Full. Okay, let's see this one. Let's see. So, the one that I opened last night, I did not open the best part. Tortillas. The best part is the bag. Oh, here it is, Albert. Hi, Uncle. Right here. This is what it means. Every bag, you get this bag of, what do you call it, Albert? Condiments? So, in this one, you get Chiclets gum. Don't eat the gum. The gum makes you go poop. Oh, God. That's why I didn't poop. You get pack of matches. That's what somebody said. I think it's in the older ones, supposedly. You get a little batch of toilet paper, salt, matches, gum, sugar, and a handy wipe. So every meal you get a little, you get the desserts. This one came with creamy peanut butter. Badass to the bone. So every time I get a little bit of money, I buy the rechargeable batteries, and then I just charge them, because we go through a lot with our investigating. Batteries are like key. This is my ghost box. Let me put my stuff back. My ghost box. Cocaine. Yeah. So basically I have a full one. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I got 4 full ones. 4 times 12. So, plus the miscellaneous, I probably have technically 2 months worth of food. 2 months, but that's if you eat every day, you know? Yeah, Albert, we'd like to hear some of your stories about UFOs, and yours too, editing reality. You know? They thought of everything, huh? What I feel bad about, Sharon, is our poor soldier boys in Vietnam and World War II. They had to eat can of beans every day. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't even get an assortment like this. It sucks. Anyways, yeah, so I really do believe the XRP, you know, and isn't it weird that the SEC, Biden administration, puts a new guy in? For what? For what? To try and mess up the Americans in the XRP community. But joke's on them, because it's worldwide. And I believe that the feds knew all along that they were going to use this new system. And so, because at the same time that the SEC is having a problem with the XRP lawsuit, then at the same time, they decide to tax everyone 43% profit. So that means that their backup plan is to tax us 40% if we make money. If they can't stop the lawsuit for XRP when the change comes, you know? I think my water's dirty, huh? I can't see shit. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys what I heard about the 107. And we shouldn't be getting our hopes up on this because, I mean, well, the other thing that's hysterical, if you think about it, is besides NBA, NFL, and Oscars losing viewership, what's hysterical is CNN is for sale. Cam security. It's right. I don't know. I can't tell because my water is so dirty, Sharon. You know, it's like I see for sure that plane. He's back. I know, you guys. It's unbelievable. Like, this has been happening so much that I just kind of ignore it all the time. But today, he's out of control. You know? He's out of control. He's out of control. Anyways, the plane. Yeah, the SEC, they're in trouble. So, it's inevitable you know, the reset's going to happen, the SARA is going to happen, and they better jump on board. And I think that's why they're also printing money like madmen, because it's just paper at this point, you know? But they showed their true colors right away. When it was time, I saw something. When it was time to help the American people, they outed themselves so bad by showing the billions of dollars going to other countries. It was so obvious. Anyways, did you guys see the video? I already showed the video of Canada. Also, I guess there's something happening in Paris. There's going to be another lockdown. So you see, like right there, you see the gold right in that corner. But it's fine gold and it's super hard to get. It's like powder, you know, it's right there. I can see right. I can see it like I don't know, maybe it's fool's gold. James, that's incredible. James, I can't even believe you figured that out. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Yeah. Anyone caught trafficking would all have their assets seized? Yes. I'll tell you, man, I'm starting to have a lot of hate for like CNN, the Comos. I mean, when I see that guy, I just have such hatred. I can't help it, man. He's like the devil. It's the same thing with Newsom. When that guy starts talking now, he's losing it because we have enough votes to do a recount. It was verified. And he like what I'm saying is they're not able to hide anymore their true selves. I see a lot of, like with Newsom, I see a lot of I don't know, like an extra set of teeth, you guys. Like he's really the devil. You know? Goddamn freaking gold. Son of a bitch. I can see little flecks. Yeah. That is an amazing thing that you figured out, James, the 107. My license is 107, and we were talking about 107. That's amazing. There may be some people that'll come on here and go, oh, she's talking about 107, and here we're talking about UFOs and consciousness. That doesn't matter. They don't promote my channel. Anyways. I can see a little piece right there. I can see it, but I can't get it. Anyways, let me go back. It does mean something. And because we're awake, we notice this, you know? Let me see. High on cocaine. La, 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 la. That plane. Why doesn't he leave us alone? Thanks for hanging out with me in chat. And look at the light. Look at my son. Will you be with me? Jedi. Where's Bigfoot? Jedi. Willie. Anyways, hi Cloak. I saw you. Okay, you guys. I guess I'm gonna go in and try and. I've been editing this video. It's taken me forever. It's in your halo. That plane is pissing me off at this point. Okay. People are trying to go to sleep around here. The dog starts barking. Oh, there it is again. Let's see if there's the moon. Oh my god, oh my gosh, it's badass to the bone. Whoa. Wow. It looks so good. I wish the camera could pick it up. It's like solid round. You know, back to that thing we were talking about with Bigfoot Odyssey. I just want to say another thing. It's like, that could, when I went on there, that could have been any one of us, you know, and it could have been any one of us. I guess I gotta find a new monster tree, huh? Yoza. Oza. Oh, I haven't been able to show you, but yeah, when I went to the beautifuls last night, yeah. I had clouds around mine, but it's a full moon. I don't know, it's kind of weird, you guys. If Paris is going to lock down, Japan 4 days ago did lockdown again, Japan. And what's weird is Japan is a freaking island. So if Japan is going to do a lockdown, Canada's doing a lockdown, Paris, you know, I don't know, man. Not looking good. But I want to tell you something about the CB. Something Jack told me was really brilliant. When it comes to the CB, so I have issues like my mom, she got it, right? There's just no way around it. It's done. My stepfather, you know, they think they're doing the right thing, right? Yeah. What's that? What's that? Anyways, when it comes to the CB, when it comes to the CB, when it comes to the CB, Jack said something really important, and that was, yeah, that's what I'm afraid I'm sharing. When it comes to the CB, you have to keep in mind, okay, so like for me, okay, so where I live, you're supposed to get your dog's rattlesnake vaccinations, rattlesnake shots, okay? What is in the rattlesnake shot is a little bit of rattlesnake venom. So the idea is to put a little bit of the rattlesnake venom in a dog, and then in 30 days you're supposed to give them a booster, which is another batch of the venom, right? And the idea is your dog is supposed to get immune to the venom, so if the dog gets bit, he has time to fight it off. Anti-venom. Yeah, good one, Cajun. So if the dog fights it off, and that his body's supposed to, fight it off. Okay. So I believe that's the same principle for the CV. So for the CV shot, for the jab. I think it's the same thing for that. So the point is that, yeah. So the point is, you guys, is all the people that did get this, they all have it in them now. They all have some of that in them. Okay? My point is, Jack made yesterday. The point is that the people that got the jab, they're the ones that will give it to us. Not we're going to give it to them. They're going to give it to us. You see? It's backwards. Yeah, you're right. It has technology. But like, for example, my mom said to me, oh, well, you did that wedding. Well, if you did that wedding, you might have to go on quarantine. And I go, Mom, why do I have to go on quarantine? You have the vaccination. I'm not going to give it to you. You know what I mean? Like if I give it to you, you're vaccinated. So you got it backwards. But the truth is, she can give it to us. It'll never leave our system. That's right. So you got to keep in mind, we already know about the zombies, the zombie apocalypse. It's already on the CDC webpage. We all know, right? So The problem is that the people that got the vax are the ones that could pass it on. I guess it depends on which vaccination they got, right, you guys? I don't know. I'm not sure. My phone is screaming that my battery is going to die. It said, you have 10%. You have 10% battery. Let me see. Okay, so just, okay, listen to this right now, Editing Reality. My email is, okay, my favorite actress is Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo. Garbo, G-A-R-B-O, okay? So my email is ggarbo143 at Gmail. GGARBO143 at Gmail. Okay? So my phone's dying. Anyways, thanks for chatting with me, you guys, tonight. And, you know, one of these times we'll get the gold. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'm going to get some. You wait. It's going to come. I have a customer that's texting me right now. You know, it never ends. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys, for a little bit tonight. And post everyone should go check it out. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. So I'm going to go and I'm going to change the battery on my laser. No, I can't do that. All right, you guys. See you, everybody. My condolences. Okay, see you later, everyone. James, Donna, Cajun, Sharon, everyone. I can't see right now. The chat goes away. Albert, thanks for hanging out. And I'll talk to you guys probably ASAP or tomorrow. Yes, Cajun, I forgot you. Kiki. Yes, there you go. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have a change of heart on the audit, and I'll probably be all on the audit. Psycho. All right. Good night, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. I better talk to my damn customer.